All right, what's good, y'all, man? So we had the plot part two. Oh no, we gotta do this. Okay, what's good, y'all? So we have the plot part two. This is where things get real. So, anyways, the split takes place. The split takes place leading up to, like I said, the San Diego trip, and I was I was completely like thrown off by it. Like I was like, what? Like, hold on, we breaking? I'm like, we breaking up? Like, whoa! Like she hit me with it, and I was like, okay. So I started pointing out some things, but then at the same time, I was like, this is kind of odd. I'm like, this is kind of odd because keep in mind, bro, I'm not stupid. I'm super educated, super smart. Like, we smart. Our lease ended at the end. Our lease ended in 2 months, and her Hurricane's contract ended a month before the lease ended. So I'm like, the timing of everything is it's a coincidence. What a coincidence of this timing of this split right now. And then the reasoning is, oh, Austin, you don't clean up. You know, you don't meet my love needs, this and that. I was like, I got hit some wild shit. Like, I need someone that can travel the world with me. I'm like, what? Travel the world? Yeah, okay, baby girl, not right now. We can travel the world, but chill. You know what I mean? And then keep in mind, bro, I'm really grinding, like, in regards to just job finding and just leveling up and things like that. So, like, at this point in time, I would say that I'm up here in a lot of aspects of life. But money wise, I'm cool. I have a decent job. I don't have the best job, but I have a decent job, and I'm looking for better jobs. And with my career and stuff like that, I'm good now to go find some things because I have experience now. So I'm in the process of like leveling up. But yeah, bro, hit you like it was a nonsense and the timing is everything. So I'm like, this is really odd. This is super odd. This doesn't make any sense. So I'm okay, cool, no problem. Hey, I'm still gonna. I've always believed in this. I've always believed in respecting women and just being respectful, bro. Not being disrespectful. That's something I live on. So like, never call nobody out their name. Never call nobody crazy, nothing like that. Just really, I'm all about the respect, bro. So I'm like, okay, cool. So it left off on like, okay, let's work on things. I was like, okay, cool, work on things. So I'm being super nice. It's like 4 or 5 days leading up to San Diego trip. I'm talking about, hey, I'm cleaning, bro. I'm doing all that. Same time, I'm still brainwashed right now. I'm still like, I'm not woke yet. You know how they say blue pill, red pill, bro? I'm still not woke yet in regards to what's going on. Like, it's almost like I've seen all these red flags and I've been ignoring them. And this is, I am not woke yet in regards to what's really going on right now. So, anyways, bro, the tall one, bro, they're spending hella time. It's weird. It's super weird how much time they're spending together. I'm like, this is kind of odd. Interesting. So, I'm hitting up people, bro. Like, kind of just having good conversation and things like that. I developed a pretty decent relationship with the tall one's freaking dude. Like, we used to game and shit. Like, he's real chill. He's kind of real chill. So, when I texted him, like, hey, let me holler at you, this fool hit me with some out of the ballpark freaking response. And I was like, bro, I didn't even tell you what I was going to talk to you about. You just gonna jump. Who told you to, like, it's almost like somebody shot you a text message of, like, someone told you what to say. Like, oh, like, weird. You know what I mean? I didn't catch on to it, but then I was like, hold on, this doesn't make any sense. Why would you respond? We don't even have that type of relationship. Like, why are you responding to me like this? Basically, he was saying, like, basically, pretty much his girlfriend told him to not say anything and to stay out of it. And as a dude, I don't know. I guess he said, like, I don't want to get involved. I don't want to get involved either. I'm just like, what do you mean get involved? Like, okay, I was like, cool, no problem. At this point, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, I'm keep this in the back of my head, but I'm like, okay, I'm not even tripping. I'm not begging to talk to you, bro. But like, you just okay, cool. Um, so the trip happens, okay. Chill, no issues. I go kick on my boys, bro. We chilling, we having a good talk conversation, bro. I get back. So one of my homeboys pulls up, and when my homeboys pulls up, and he's with his girl. His girl's inside that circle with Hurricane and company. So, bro, she's over here talking crazy. She's talking about how like she's like not talking crazy, but she's like, you know, like, I'm so sorry. Like I feel bad for you. You know, let me know if anything I can do. I'm like, oh, shit, you ain't called my phone to check on me. So she starts snitching, bro. So she starts spilling all the beans about how they have this plan to move out to like wherever, and like her and this girl, the tall one, and I'm like, interesting. And she's like, yeah, this is gonna be happening. I don't blame her for doing it right now because it makes sense from a timing aspect. Keep in mind, she's in my house talking crazy. So at this point, I'm like, you know, you kind of gotta go. But she snitched. She snitched on Hurricane, like sold her out, bro. And I was like, oh, okay. So when you line all the dots in regards to the timing of everything, her pointing out things about the tall one, and like me pointing in, okay, boyfriend, tall one, his response to me. Keep in mind, he's like the only one that was on some weird stuff when I hit him. Like what? It was weird. Like I don't have those. It was weird, and he definitely really fake. So then at that point in time, I was like, oh yeah. And keep in mind, I'm chilling, bro. Like it's no craziness at all. So I'm like, okay, yeah, it's kind of a wrap. That's a wrap for me. Like that was enough for me to be like, okay, yeah, thank you. You know what I mean? You did your part. You came over here. You snitched. I guess you snitched. You got honest. Not snitched. You got honest about everything. About like the Hurricane, the real plan, what was going on. Like it was a plot. It was a scheme. So what happened, bro, was this. I was just like, hey, yo, we kind of need to have a conversation. Hey, homegirl was like pretty much like, now I'm out. I'm not coming back home. I was like, okay, cool. You know, I'll pull up on you. So she's like, you know, you come down. She's like, come down to SD. So I think I'm like 40 minutes. So I start pushing out that way. She hits me probably about like 30 minutes in. I'm probably like 20 minutes out from the SD. And she's like, if you come, I'm not answering. I was like, okay, cool, no problem. So then I drive down. I finish my drive. I call twice. Text message 2 times. I went to the gas station, filled it up, and took it back home. I was like, oh, okay, this is what we doing now. I was okay, cool, bet. So at this point, we did what we call social media EMP, and like contact EMP. So we shut off all communications, bro. For like, actually no, that's for the response. Let's continue on with the story. Anyways, that's for episode 6. So anyways, bro, yeah, bro, I get dogged in SD like heavy. So I'm like, okay, cool. Come back, bro. This girl's like, bro, she's moving. She's got people moving. She got her workers, bro, coming to the apartment, moving the beds out, the furniture out, clearing the apartment, just doing wild stuff, bro. And I'm like, why? This is my shit. But again, we still focus on the plot. This person is wild. I'm talking about like, you know, like people do the fake domestic violence thing, like with the call. She's on the phone yelling and screaming, like tripping, bro. Like it was like this plot, and I was like, bro, you're tripping, and no one's bothering you. Ain't nobody got no record. Well, she got a record. I ain't got no record. I ain't got no issues, nothing like that. Just really be chilling. So she's doing all this crazy stuff, bro. I'm like, bro, she is out of control. But again, this is a plot. So the following day, the girl that came over and snitched came over, and she's over in the house talking crazy to me, bro. With Hurricane, they both talking crazy in the house. And again, I'm gonna get to my response later because I had a great response for all this stuff. They're in here, they're talking crazy. Short story long, actually. At this point in time, they moved everything out. But then I didn't understand this aspect. She came back, she moved the bed and everything out. So I have my air mattress. She has her mom come in after she moves everything out for like 5 or 6 days, and mom's over here posted. I'm not gonna call it. I'm gonna call it the tornado. So hurricane and then a tornado. So, so hurricane and the tornado pulled up, and they're at the crib, right? And they're both sleeping on this damn my air mattress. They're sleeping on my air mattress in the fucking room, and I'm like, bro, this is crazy. How you gonna move out, then have your mom come all the way out here from across the country, and then you guys are both gonna sleep on the air mattress? Why don't you go take them to whoever's house you guys are at? So at this point, bro, like, again, this is all about the whole plot of this whole thing is went down. So then at this point in time, they left, they finally leave, and then she leaves, mom leaves, and, what they were trying to do was they wanted me to sign this leasing stuff so that she can just move out. That was like part of their plan and plot. Like, okay, we're gonna punk Austin into signing this leasing stuff paperwork, so then Austin's responsible for the whole rent. And that's why I come back to saying, like, get your own space, get your own spot, because you really don't know what people are thinking. You have no idea what people are thinking, and if you don't want your life to like get disrupted, have your own stuff. You know what I mean? Like, as a dude, as you taking lead, have your own stuff that you can afford, that you can pay for, and if your lady wants to contribute, go ahead. Again, every single person is different. Don't let the hurricane insult your brain. The next girl might want to pay the full thing from you. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. Anyways, bro, this is what's going down. So where we at? So yeah, they're trying to get me to sign off on this thing. I'm like, I'm gonna continue on. That's their plan. They want me to sign off on the lease and things like that. So then homegirl starts going on. Hey, hurricane starts. She's spinning at full throttle right now, bro. I'm talking about spinning. But keep in mind, bro, they left the cat. Bro. The cat got left, bro, in my possession. And when I get to my response section, I'm gonna give you a good response. The cat got left, bro, and abandoned. I never seen an owner abandon and treat their cat so bad. This cat was treated so poorly. It was damn near animal cruelty from an owner to disrespect this cat. Like the way this, I've never seen an animal be treated the way I've seen this cat being treated. This cat was treated horrible. I mean, P was treated bad, real nasty. I'm actually ashamed to talk about it. So then, when we get to, so pretty much the plot was this. After like a week after, 3 weeks after, we're like in May, because I think I moved out completely like in May. My homeboy's girl, one of the ones goes over here talking crazy, they all break up. She breaks up too. So simultaneously, they collaborated on a breakup plan to say, okay, we're gonna break up with Austin, we're gonna break up with homeboy too. Together, like, it was a collaborative decision, and like they were all in on it. Here's the deal in this plot. It didn't even need to be a plot. That was the thing. All you had to do was literally just come and be like, hey, Austin, I don't want to do this anymore. Like, give me a heads up. But like, to make up like some plan, like a month plan, bro, like, that's just crazy to me. Like, it's crazy, especially in California, you know what I mean? And you know, like, you know the person that you're doing is like doing his best, he's trying, you know what I mean? But you in your head, you're like, okay, I'm gonna make a move. That was it was very malicious. It was very mean and nasty. Very nasty and mean. But it happened. You know what I mean? It happened. There's nothing, you can't take it back. Like, it took place. Like, it was a plot. It was a collaborative decision. They try to really bury the kid 6 feet under. Like, they try to hit the kid financially, socially, emotionally, in all levels. It was a full-on assault, bro. Like, it was a full-on assault. And I'm like, damn, bro, like, you know what I mean? You had to do all this. So this leads into the response, bro. Yes, this person did this wild shit. It leads into the response in regards to how I respond to all this stuff, how I respond to the people coming into my house trying to move stuff out, how I responded to the trips, how I responded to hurricane talk being disrespectful, calling people out their names. Ladies, we should not be calling men out their names. We should not be disrespecting men. Okay, we need to make sure we have a level. It needs to be fair. If men, we being respectful, we not. If any man, you should never be talking crazy to a woman because it's just not fair. Like physically, you more bigger and stronger than a woman. You shouldn't be talking crazy to a woman, and no woman should be talking crazy to you. It's just how it should be. But I mean, these people were reckless, bro. This was extremely disrespectful, reckless behavior. I was like, bro, who is this person? I'm like, who? I should have left you on the farm. Like, you were tripping. So bottom line, the plot wasn't like, there was no need for a plot, is what I'm saying. The plot could have simply been, hey, we're going to plot and tell Austin 4 months in advance or 3 months in advance, sometime in advance, like, hey, let's do this. Because making a move like this, you don't just do this shit like overnight, like a month. Like, it takes time. Unless you got the resources to do it like that, or you've been planning, say, okay, I'm going to save my bread, and then when the time is right on my end, I'm going to make a move. Then that's where the malicious part gets in. It's like, oh, okay, you try not saying anything and then leverage money and then bounce. Like, that's cool, bro, if you want to do that. But like, I don't want nothing to do with that. So now we're gonna talk about my response, because I did an amazing job in regards to handling stuff in a respectful manner, with all the negativity and things like that. Because, bro, I think any other person with like a hothead probably would start tripping. But I think I did an amazing job handling this whole situation, not tripping, not being disrespectful, not calling nobody out their names, being respectful, allowing the mother to come into my home, you know what I mean, and sleep in my bed, use my water, use my electricity. I allowed that. Even when the hurricane was acting a fool, I allowed that to happen, okay? That shit I could have had mom put out the first night, like, hey, you don't stay here, you gotta go. But I wasn't doing all that. I'm not gonna match that energy, because that's just not that's not me. Now we're gonna talk about my response. And this is when things get heated. Your boy One is out. Make sure you guys hit that sub.